Welcome back to Farming Simulator. Matthew, hello, how are you? Farm Sim 25 with the Rude Man, and we're going to go do some farming today. How about that? Got to get my control, though. All righty, let's get started here. We're at the farmhouse. Let's just... put on some flight mode so I can get around. A little speed to go with it. All right, so I can look around. What were we doing? I don't recall. Man, it's a little choppy. Every time I start this game, it's a little choppy for a while, and then it gets better. I don't know what that's all about. Soya beans. Were we going to do some soya beans? And we got soybeans up here as well. This field here is messed up. So I don't know what the mod author did, but there's a mess up here. If you're trying to work this field, you get to a point right about in here that you hit a brick wall, and you can't work the field. Hey, Scorp. Scorp says everything's looking good. Andy, hi Andy. Jeremy's here already. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? Andy, I hope you're okay. Everything doing all right? I hope. Okay, so I wasn't doing that. I was going to do some soybeans, I guess. The corn is still growing. Oh, did I finish that cornfield? The little cornfield. I did. That's right. This right here. This is where I ended right here. I just finished this cornfield. Okay, so then we're going to put on a different header and go work on some soybeans. Soybeans. Look at the fog. Foggy went a court and he did right. Uh-huh. All right, so that looks like where we're going. We only have 2 fields ready. It's the soybeans. I can get started on that. While I do that, though, what time of the day is it? It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to speed the time up a little bit while I'm working the soybeans so that I can let the day go on and let some crop grow, because those other crops need to mature. So let's just go up to a little bit more than standard time. Maybe standard, maybe normal, which is 5. Or default. Game default is 5. All right, let's get back down to the ground. Lori's here. Hey, Lori. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Rob's here. That was me. Did Rob log in for Lori, or is Lori here? I'm not sure what Rob is saying. Hey Rob, hope you're doing good, buddy. I'm not quite sure what Rob is meaning by that was me, unless he logged in as his mom and him. We'll find out. She'll come in and straighten us out. Right, okay. So I'm going to do the fingers field, what I call the fingers field. I'm going to do that first because there's a problem there. And I want you to see that. And I don't know what to do about it. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Start the combine up. Fold up the header. Bring it off the ground. And we're off. I feel much better today. Yesterday was doctor day. Oh man, doctor day. They take so much blood from me, and so we have to be fasting when they do my labs. That means I can't have eaten, and so since we have to drive 100 miles or 2 hours just to get to the doctor, I have to. I'll have dinner the night before, and then I won't get a chance to eat again till after our labs are done, which is about noon to 1 o'clock. And that's not that bad because I do that fasting every day. I have every day of my life. I've never been a breakfast eater. I always go from dinner to lunch the next day, no breakfast. And now that's the diet they want you on, everybody on, is fasting in the morning, where they used to say morning's the most important breakfast. But you know where that came from? That came from like a Sugar Smack cereal company or something, that breakfast is the most important meal. That's from the companies that want to make you eat sugar for breakfast. That's where that came from. That wasn't a scientific thing. But anyway, I digress. By the time I get there, and I have to drive there, so I'm exhausted from the drive. Not exhausted, but I don't drive a lot anymore. So 2 hours on the road is a little tiring. Since I don't commute to work anymore, I'm not used to driving like that. And I've got a Toyota Camry, and I have to say, as much as I like the Camrys, we've had 3 of them, as much as I like them, they're not a comfortable car to drive. It's not like driving a Cadillac that you're, totally relaxed when you get out. I could drive my truck, my F-150 truck, 4-wheel drive truck, all the way to Portland and get out and just jump right out of the truck and move. With the Toyota, when I stop the car and get out, I can't get out. I can't walk straight. It's just uncomfortable. But that being said, yesterday was awful tiring. By the time I got home, I was exhausted. What's that going to do? I'm looking for my... There it is. I don't know if you remember, the first header I bought for this game that I started didn't have its own wheels. So I traded that in for the gold one that comes with the... No, I didn't. I traded in for the one that comes with the mods so that it goes faster. What's happening? There we go. All right. Let's go up to the fingers. What I call the fingers. So I'm feeling much better today. I'm not so tired. You said hi on her account? Okay. So, oh, we don't know who we're talking to then. Are we talking to Lori or Rob? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Man, we're working in a fog today. All right, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is wild. I don't have a fix for it because I don't know what the problem is. It's me, Mario, Rob says. It's me, Mario. Not Luigi. It is funny how little of all that blood they take from you that they actually need. Oh, it's amazing. If anybody's ever had their blood drawn, they have these little glass vials about this long, and they fill them clear up to the top. Okay, so when Carol goes in, they take maybe 3 of those. When I go in, they've got 8 or 9. I can't remember. I've lost count. That they take. It's a full tray of those. They just drain me. It's just, they test every damn organ I've got. It's something else. Well, and it's not that bad. The problem, I mean, they only stick you once, thank God. They don't have to stick you for everyone, because the first one hurts like hell. It always does. Anyway, you just grit your teeth and go through it, and it's done in a minute, and you're out of there. The problem is, by taking that much blood, when I finally get out of the hospital to the car, I'm just dead to the world. And so we'll go get something to eat because I have to. And then Carol drives the 2 hours home, and I sleep. I lay back and sleep, which isn't a bad way to go. All right. I'm not sure, but I think I made a course for this. Let's take a look. It isn't going to do me any good because you can't use it, but let's take a look. I think I called it fingers. Let's clear the current course. Harvest finger. Okay, I called it finger field because I don't know what number it is. And let's load it. But we're not going to be able to use it. So I'm going to have to do this manually. But let's just take a look here. I'll show you what I'm talking about so you don't think I'm nuts. Well, you're going to think I'm nuts anyway, so, but that's okay. At least I don't watch CNN. All right, so let's get started because it starts right here in this corner. And I'm going to go around the corner past the first thing here and to right there. And then at this point, we're going to start the course. And you'll see what happens here. You wait, it won't happen. And I'll think, what? The reality is they only need one. That could be the case. I don't know how the labs work. I don't know that a test for a liver goes to a different doctor in the lab than the test for a kidney. So I don't know why they need more than one. I don't. All right, we're getting close. You'll see what I'm talking about here. It's like you hit a brick wall. A brick wall. Is it not going to do it now? Are you kidding? There, I hit it. Okay. All right, let's stop this guy. And I'll show you. Okay, watch. I'm going to try to just drive over it. See that? It hits the whole header. It's not just one little spot. So, if you think about it, if there's a tree there and I cut the tree down and I leave the stump, it's going to hit the stump. But it's going to hit the stump only in one little part of the header. This looks like it's hitting the whole header. And it's not just this one spot right here. I tried to move it over just a little bit, and you still hit it. And I tried to pull a little bit farther over, and you still hit it. What the hell is it? Now, let me turn off the course play. Okay, turn it all the way off, and let me kick up some. Okay, I never saw the red things before. I wonder what the red things are. I don't think the red things... Now that... Okay, the square that you see to the left of my combine, that square box, that square box is not collision per se. It's for this. That's your collision for that, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. So it has nothing to do with that box that's on my combine. As a matter of fact, it doesn't have anything to do with the combine. So disregard all that yellow that's around the combine there. And then let me kick up. I don't know what that red stuff is, but I don't think that's it either, because if I drive on that red stuff, I don't think it'll stop me. Well, it does. Okay. But I don't know what that is. I didn't notice the red stuff when I was doing this, but maybe it is. I don't know what those red bars are. But maybe that's what it is. So this whole side of this field is worthless to me. I have to go around those red bars, whatever they are. Yeah, that's the deal. No, I'm hitting something else now. Unless it's hitting that box of my combine. All right, I'm going to drive into those red boxes. Yep, that's what it is. So what the hell is that? I don't know that much about making a map, so I don't know what that red bar means or how to get rid of it. So if I go on this side, let me see. If I hit that red thing, it stops me. All right. I don't know why I didn't see those yesterday. But if I go around them, I'm okay. All right. Okay. Let's do that then. Okay. I'm going to use this to go around that the best I can for now so I can do the rest of this field. The problem is it's still going to hit them, but okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? That's not what I want to do. All right, I want to work around that. So let me see if that box hits that. No, that box goes through it, so it isn't that. It isn't, but I am hitting something. Oh boy. Now, the problem is those, I might have to redo this. Yeah, I'm going to have to go all the way to the end here. All right, let's continue on with this the way it is. Okay. Is this the real Lori now? I think it is. Or is it Rob? Rob passed the Doritos. Nacho cheese. The hot ones are too much. I don't know if I've had the hot ones. I'm pretty particular about things like chips and stuff, and like I don't like. I've mentioned this many times. If I buy a potato chip, it's a potato chip. I don't get the onion dill potato chips, the French dip potato chips, the garlic potato chips. I get the regular potato chips. That's what I like. If I want it to taste different, I will buy a dip for it. So if I want it to taste like dill and garlic, I'll buy a dill and garlic dip. Now, the only Dorito that I've ever had is the Nacho Cheese Dorito. So to me, that's the default nacho or Dorito is the nacho cheese one. So to me, that's the normal one, the regular one. I've never had any other kind. There's one that comes in a blue bag. I don't like those. I think it's a ranch one or something. Cool Ranch, I think it's called. I just like the regular ones. Is it Lori or is it Memorex? So if any of you modders out there know what those red things are and how I can turn them off, because I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But it pretty much makes the top of those fields unusable because you can't do anything. It stops the plow. It stops everything. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'll tell you what I did in my. I have a version of this map that I play just for fun. I was playing it last night till about midnight, and I ran into this problem, and my solution was a little bit unorthodox, but I'll show you what it is as soon as I'm done with this field here. They got the flavor. Sound like He-Man, Lori. I have the power. I have the flavor. Well, that's what I figured, Scorpion. I just don't know what it is. What kind of collision is it? Was it a boundary? The reason I'm asking that part is if you look, you'll see a solid line of those going around the whole boundary of the field. Is that some kind of what is that? Is that some kind of a boundary? If I had to guess what that is, it would be the train. But it goes all the way around, it looks like. Let me get out of the combine and see if I can. And I can't, for some reason, not able to fly. Oh, I can fly. Okay, now look over here. No, that is the train. That's the train there. So then I don't know. Is that the boundary? That might be the boundary to the map. It is. I'll bet that's the boundary of the map. And somehow, he came in with it. That's weird. I think that's the boundary, and somehow he came in with it. So the only thing I can do is reshape the field is what I did. Yeah, that's the boundary. That's the map boundaries. Maybe. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, that's weird though. All right, that explains it, but it doesn't fix the problem. So we'll work on it. Let me turn this stuff off. See if I got everything turned off. Maybe, baby. Debug. Uh-oh. I still got a debug on. All right, I still got a debug on. Hang on. There we go. I think I got it. I ain't got it. Just pretend. Lori says they showed up on another game. So I don't think it's a collision left over from something. I think it's a collision that somehow got put in a place it wasn't supposed to be put in. So we probably won't see Tim today because Tim, didn't he say on Tuesday that he had a doctor's appointment today? So I won't be able to plant any fields today because I won't have anybody to tell me what to grow. But thank God that Matt's still here because I'll know what time it is to go to quit. Right, Matt? Matt's got to watch for 2 o'clock for me because soup du jour happens at 2 o'clock, and I most of the time I miss it. Whoa, where'd that come from? Big old yawn. Okay, so one more pass, I'm going to have problems because it's going to run me into those again. And then I'm going to have a problem if I can't turn around. If I have to go beyond the border to turn around, I'm going to be in trouble. So the only solution I've got is to reform the land, the boundary of the field. And then when you work the field, you have to set it so that you're not leaving the field. That's why you do headlands, so you can work within the field, within the boundary of the field. Otherwise, it wants to go outside the boundary to turn around. So my doctor was happy. I've lost some more weight. So Carol's lost about 40 pounds, and I've lost about 35. And so he's happy. There's a difference between our weight loss, though. Now I know that some of you don't think there's a difference between a man and a woman, but I'm old school. And I think there is. I'm losing more muscle weight than she is. And, just because of my age and the fact I'm a man, you don't just lose fat. I'm losing a lot of muscle. So I've got to start working on that. What's that mean? That means I need to get off my ass from the computer a couple times a day and go do some gym work, which I used to do, and I haven't for the longest time. I kind of stopped doing the treadmill. Treadmill was getting a little bit hard on the joints, so I've got a recumbent bike now. And if you don't know what a recumbent bike is, those are the ones that look like you're laying down and you're on a bike, and your hands, instead of on a bicycle, handlebars are down, the handles are down by the seat, and you hold on down there, and your legs do the whatcha-dinger. It's a pretty nice one. It's all automated. So you set it for a course, and the course will insert downhills, straight, level riding, and hills. And sometimes the hills are pretty steep and long. And what happens is when you're riding and you hit what it says is your first hill on the course, the electronics will put a binder, a brake on the pedals so that it's harder to pedal because you're going uphill. It makes it harder, so you're using more muscle. And then you get past that hill and it says, all right, you've reached the peak of the hill. Now you're heading downhill or level. We're going to give you a minute of rest. And what that means is that you're level now, so it's easier to pedal, so you're kind of resting. And then you'll hit hill number 2, and they do it all over again. It's quite sophisticated. And you get to make your own courses. You get to make, or you can select pre-made courses. But I'm not getting the jar that I get from the treadmill, where I'm just pounding on the, wearing my knees out, wearing your joints out, that kind of stuff. It's a little bit easier on the body, and you still get the exercise. So, all right, I'm not going that way. So let's back up. I got caught on that one. All right, so it wants me, see the red mark on the line? That's where it wants me to be. So let's do this again. And it should take me not that way. Not that way. Okay. I picked up the wrong one. I missed the red mark. I didn't miss it. It wasn't that important to me. Come on, back up. A video of a Twinkie. I don't know if a video would do it for me. I'd have to have the real Twinkie on a string from the ceiling or something. Oh, Lori says she's lost 20 pounds. Good deal, Lori. Yeah, I can tell too. I have a hard time opening a jar of pickles anymore. Okay, that was the end. No wonder it didn't want me to go on that one. All right. It didn't want me to go on that one. I don't know. I think probably the easiest thing to do right now is to turn that off, and just harvest. Twinkie on a stick. Yeah, so the doctor wants me to eat more protein, and I need to keep taking my testosterone. I've had low testosterone for a number of years now, so he's got me on a gel every day. My problem is I forget to put it on, so it comes in a little packet. You tear a little bit off the corner and squirt it into your hands and rub it in your shoulders. And it's just a pain in the butt. It's just a pain. And then you got to wash it off your hands, and then it's sticky. It makes your shirt stick to your shoulders, and it's just kind of irritating. One brand that he gave me just smelled to high heaven. And I told him, I said, I'm not taking it. And he said, why not? You need it. And I said, well, because it stinks. I said, I don't want it. And so he gave me a different brand that has no odor on it. So that's good. Man, that stuff it smelled like, well, I don't know what it smelled like. It was just awful. Just terrible smell. Made me smell like a 71-year-old man. Who wants to smell like that? Old people stink, you know. I don't know why. Babies do too. Now, newborn babies smell good. They do. You know why? So that people get used to having the baby around without killing them. Because a lot of people, oh, I'm going to kill this little baby. No, it smells too good. Oh, it smells heavenly. That's why babies poop. Babies poop when they're first born. Doesn't have an odor to it. And then after a while, it gets pretty nasty. But babies, little kids stink. Well, it's because they don't clean themselves up. They pick their nose and they rub it all over and they do nasty stuff. They're like little monkeys. You know how monkeys throw their feces around? Kids are like that. And so they smell. They got a smell to them. Old people have a smell to them. I don't know why. I think old people have a smell to them. It's kind of like, I don't mean to say it this way, but it's like the early stages of death or something. I don't know. It's like when I was working, I showered twice a day. I don't shower every day now that you're old. Not every day. Most every day. I mean, like Monday I had 2 showers. Tuesday I only had 1. Wednesday I had 1. What's today? Thursday? Thursday I had 1 because I knew it's going to be on camera, so I need to wash my hair. But when I was a kid, like I said, there were 13 kids in a family. 13 kids. We had 1 bathroom. Do you think and we didn't have a shower. Back in those days, they didn't have showers. You had a bathtub. And sometimes you would have a bathtub that got converted into a shower, but it's still a bathtub. But when it was bath time, and bath time was every Sunday night. So every Sunday after dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Lori. Every Sunday after dinner, somebody would run a bath. They would get in it. They wouldn't drain it. The next person would come in and take a bath. And then the next person. And after about the 3rd or 4th person, the water was ice cold, and they would drain it and fill it back up, and the next 4 people would come in. That's how we bathed when I was a kid. And it was only Sunday. The rest of the week, we didn't bathe. It just, for one thing, you couldn't afford the hot water, the power bills, and it was too big of a pain in the butt, you know. And I don't think I was in the middle age. I had younger brothers and sisters and older brothers and sisters, and I was right in the middle of that gang. And for some reason, I never got the first time in the bath. I was always the second or third. At least I was at least a second sometimes. Did I miss a spot? No, I got that, I think. Am I done? Did I finish? As much as I'm going to get? I think so. All right. So here's my solution. My solution. And I don't know if it's going to work. I haven't actually done it. I planted the crop in my other game, but I haven't actually harvested or done anything like that. And I'm afraid that I can't continue to use Courseplay to do the field unless I create my own course, which is what I'm going to do. And I'll show you how I'm going to do it. I should just sell the soybeans, but I'm going to wait till later. I got to wait for Tim to tell me. Tim will come on and say, don't forget to sell your soybeans. Okay. All righty, Dighty. Why did I lower the combine? Oh, I don't need to do this. I got another field to do. I got this field to do. And I should have a course set up for this one. Which field is this? This is field 9. Okay. What's that? Did I get a rainstorm? Is that rain damage or hail damage? I got hail damage somehow, and I don't remember doing it. Oh, great. Plan 9 from outer space. This is field 9 from outer space. All right. Here we're going to do this. We're not going to do that. Let's do this. Got to do this right here. Okay, first of all, we need to clear the current course, and we need to load up harvest field 9, which would be that one, because it's not corn. And then let's turn this on and see what it looks like. So I got 2 headlands on this course because it's a big field. It can handle 2 headlands. And off it goes. All right, let's grab the plow. The plow. Grab the plow. Here's the plow. I can't get into my tractor for some reason. Oh, sorry, Scorpion, I didn't. Yesterday, like I said, was Doctor Day, and I did get on the computer last night before I went to bed, but I didn't get into Discord. As a matter of fact, the playing I did was on this game right here, and I fell asleep. And the only thing that woke me up is when I dropped the controller. Oh God, a $70 controller, and I just dropped it in my sleep. That's not good. All right, I want to do something here. Let's see. What am I going to do? I'm going to do. Is this is field 14? It says. So there's a number on this field. I didn't realize that. There it is, right there. Okay, so this is field 14. So here's what I'm going to do. I wasn't able to do this area up here because of those stupid. See, I can't even run through it. I can't even run through it. It's the border. Try to run for the border, and there it is. So, yeah, I can't do it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go into the console. And I'm going to do field set state. Hit that. Get out of that. And I'm going to make 14 into nothing. Or I could do grass, couldn't I? Let's do grass. I'm going to do grass. Small green Invisible, invisible, no weeds, no stones. Harvest ready. Sure, why not? What is the green small? Green middle, harvest ready. I'll just go with harvest ready. Grass, angle no. Spray type, fertilizer maybe. Spray level 2. I can leave the lime on there, I don't care. And the plow level 1. And stubble shred 0. And apply. And there we go. It's now grass. Okay. Now I did it the hard way on my other one. I actually plowed it up. And so I don't need to plow now because it's already grass. But the grass in between. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to come up here where this starts. And I'm going to start a course. And what I might do is I have a grass course set up right in this area. Can you see my pointer? This area right here, from here all the way down to the side of this production here, all the way up into here, and then over to here and back down again. There's already a course for grass right in here. What I'm going to do is maybe take that course and add this to it. Or I could just make a course. What I was thinking about doing is starting right here, going to here, going down this way, all the way down to the end, there, back, and up here and around to there, make all of this grass. But I have to know where those points are. So let's see. I'm gonna get. Do I do this now or wait till later? What time is it? 1:49. What am I missing? Old people smell like what I think zombies smell like. I'm going to get in so much trouble from old people. There's a map called Silent Hill. There was before. Is it full of zombies and stuff? I mean, that's what Silent Hill. You ever see Silent Hill? It's a gross movie. I'd be too scared to play a map. Me too. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to try this because I'm interested right now. So let's get this plow out of here because I don't need it. All right, and I need this guy. I'm guessing our combine's doing okay. Okay, it'll tell me. Courseplay will tell me when it needs to be emptied, so I'm okay. All right, first thing I got to do, though, is, well, let's spread this out. First thing I need to do is delete this other field, or courseplay route. So let's go into courseplay. And we're going to come down here. I'm going to look for Mow Big M. I think that's what it is. I don't know why I called it that. All right, and I'm going to there's a way to delete it, and I can't remember. Does anybody remember how I deleted those courses? Okay. Mow Big M. Change mode, previous menu. Change mode, what's that? Okay, I don't know what that is. All right, let's get out of that. Mo Big M. Load to course. How did I do that? I can't remember how I deleted it. Dang it. Create new folder. Of course, next menu. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. Course manager. Oh, deleting. So I was on the right one. Change mode. Okay. Okay, so let's go here. Change mode. Rename. Delete entry. There it is right there. All right, it was right there all along. But am I still on Big Mo? Because that's the one I want to delete. So, Big Mo. Change mode. Delete entry. Activate. Boy, you gotta hit it 10 times to get rid of it. That's a good thing, I guess. Okay, so that one's gone. So now, where do I want to start this? Let's start it up here where the boundary's at. I don't know if I should do this hill or not. I might not do this hill. It might be kind of tough. There's a band of brothers. It's a rubber band of brothers. Will it mow that? I don't know. I think it might. All right, but I need to know where the boundaries are at. So let's do this. I don't need to do that. Let's do this. I can actually do this with anything. Okay, let's... I don't want to get too close to this field, so let's pull her back down right about here. Okay. I think this through here. Okay. Yeah, maybe here's good. All right. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, I'm going to start it here. So the way you do this is you hit this record button right here. And then drive careful. Don't drive too fast because you're going to screw your course up and stuff. Lisa Edding. Hello. Who's Bob? Okay, so we're going to go forward, and I just need to miss those boundaries. So I'm going to do this kind of slowish, because like I said, if you go too fast, it's too easy to get off track, and then your straight lines aren't so straight. You got to stay away from it, because remember that this is the edge of the field. So, and now we can actually come up this way. Bob's your uncle? Oh shoot, is it getting dark on me? It is, isn't it? You don't have to be too accurate on this. It's just a grass field. You know. Now, I haven't done this part on my other saved game, my personal field. I haven't done this yet. I plowed up and planted grass, and that was it. I didn't do a course play route, so. And I could get a little bit closer to the borders, but I don't need to. It's just grass. I don't have any great need for grass. And I don't want to have any problems when it comes time to start working on the field. And if I decide I did it wrong, I can always delete it and do it again. See how sparse that grass is? What the hell kind of grass is that? When it grows fully out, it looks like it's full and, you know, that you're going to get a ton of grass, and then you get crap. It's just dirt underneath instead of grass. It's weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand a lot of things. All right, Matthew, thank you. It's soup du jour time, according to Matt. So, but I have to finish this. I don't want to stop it right in the middle. That might be a problem. Now I can't see my start, so I gotta be careful up here. Oh no, I don't know where my start's at. I think it's over here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when you create your own course like this, there it is, make sure that you don't overlap your end and your start. So don't go all the way past there, and don't go all the way to it. Just go most of the way, like maybe right there. And then stop your course. Okay. Do you want to save this? Yes, I do. Okay. So there's our course. That's just the boundary. All that is the boundary. So what I save, yeah. What I want to do is to actually create a course. So I want to do a couple of headlands, at least, and then create the course. Didn't work. Did it not work? 2 headlands. Start the job, but where's the course? That's not, what is that? 2 headlands. That doesn't look right. Escape out of that. All right, hang on. This doesn't look right to me. Something's not right. Something's not right. Fieldwork 2. Generate fieldwork course. It didn't work though. I'm not on the field. Oh, okay. Fine. Is that all it was? All right, let's try this again. Start the job. No, I don't want to start the job. That's not doing what I want. Load course, create new folder, change mode. Target location is not a course. Here. Okay. Create a course. There we go. But that's, oh, it's wanting to do, it's not doing what I just created. Oh. Okay, let's skip this. I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna try to do something different. It's trying to do the regular field. I don't want it doing the regular field. I want the regular field to be included in it, but not just it. That's weird. All right, I'm gonna have to play with this one. This one is a little unusual. Okay, I need to do that different. What's that blue thing in the middle there? Get rid of this stuff. Okay, hey, it's soup du jour anyway. Let's get out of this, and we're gonna grab my pad here. We're going to do again, just because I can. I do have Dr. Pepper left, but we'll do that later. I'm just gonna do. Actually, I forgot. I have a special due today. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody stole my straw. What the? I gotta find a straw. All right, we're back. I got one of these and a big ass straw because I couldn't find a regular straw. Oh man, that's cold. Oh, it's so refreshing. Do a little cat dance over that one. What happened to Bad Tree? Bad Tree should be on there. What's about time? What's Rob up to? Troy's here. Troy, Boogie, is this you? Boogie? Boogie who? I hate to tell you. The only Boogie I know weighs about 500 pounds. I'm only about 150, so... And I'm 71 years old. I don't think the Boogie I know is 71 years old. All right, so we're just gonna forget this and move on. I'll move on and see. I got to get my grain truck out. There we go. I didn't think it was gone. I'd have to physically take it out, and I haven't done that. All right, we're in the big Peterbilt. What's up, Troy? All right, we're out to get some soybeans. What'd you do last time, Rob? Maybe you spelled it wrong or something. Scorp's having a pepper. I'm a pepper. I just didn't have one today. Is that the Boogie? I couldn't remember the numbers on the back visit. I haven't actually seen anything from him in about 5 or 6 years. It's not somebody that I subscribe to. I just know who he is. And I watch some of his videos, but not for years. But I never could remember. I knew he had a bunch of numbers next to his name. That's why I asked if it was the Boogie. Is he even still online? Okay, now I thought I had that set. There's a course play setting that makes them stop when you unload them. And it's activated. So why did he take off? Combine self-unload? No, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know why he took off like that. He's not supposed to. Just means he's going to stop sooner than later because he's still got half a bin in him. Rob said he did spell it wrong. If I have a boogie hanging, aren't you supposed to eat your boogies? There used to be a kid down the street. We called him the booger eating rock thrower because he'd stand on the street corner and pick his nose and eat it, and then he'd pick up rocks and throw them at the poles and stuff. We had this big long name for him. Booger eating rock thrower was only just part of the name that we gave him. And that kid grew up to be a cop. I can't make fun of him anymore. He'll arrest me. We got time passing on here. I still only have it set at 5. So it's only, what, almost 2 o'clock? Game time. And I did get some damage, some hail damage. I don't remember it hailing. I'm going to have to check or pay attention. I remember the rain, but I don't remember hail. So either they need to beef up the hail so it doesn't look like rain or something, because I didn't remember the hail at all. What the hail? Rob's mad. He's trying to redeem mad. You can't redeem mad. You could redeem mead. Is that what he's trying to do? Redeem mead? Rob, you're not old enough to drink. How about a glass of water? A glass of orange juice. That's better for you. That sounds better anyway. Oh, that reminds me. I took my whiskey flask on our trip yesterday. We've still got cold weather. It was down in the low 20s driving over a mountain pass yesterday morning, and it was a little frosty. I was a little concerned about leaving the road at some point. So we packed a couple of nice heavy blankets with us, a couple of winter coats. I actually grabbed my whiskey flask just in case, and a couple flashlights. Some winter gloves. I don't normally wear gloves unless I'm driving the Miata. I've got a pair of racing gloves that I wear if I'm driving the Miata. I've got a titanium gear shift knob, and it's a little slick, so I kind of like to wear the gloves so when I'm shifting. If you can't spell it, you can't drink it. That used to be my rule for the kids. Is if you can't spell it, you can't say it. And I was hoping that would keep them from cursing. It didn't. First time Erin got mad at me and said she said the shite word. And I turned around and looked at her and I said, "What did you just say?" And she looked at me and she said, S-H-I-T, Dad. And I thought about it and I thought, oh my God, that was the rule I gave them. That you can't use a word unless you can spell it. And I thought I was being so clever. And that kind of backfired on me. Why did he stop? Something stopped him. Don't know. Is this combine playing with me? Look at, what is that? It stops until I go and then it takes off like it's like, sucker. Oh, look at the tires are spinning. It's like he's on to something. What the heck? Now that is a modded combine. I wonder if it's too low. And it's scraping the ground. What's that guy's name? What's that mod that we're using, Scorp? That guy's name, Todd or something? No, it's not Todd. Tony? I can't remember. It's one of his mods. Hey, Frank's in the house. Hiya, Frank. Welcome back, buddy. Where's Lori? How's the apartment hunting or the house hunting going? Can't be getting any easier. Anyway, yeah, we've still got cold weather. It's still been getting down. I don't know what it is now. Oh my God, it's all the way up in the 40s. It's 43. We haven't had 43 in weeks. Tommy. Yeah, this is one of his headers. I wonder if it's hanging a little low. All right, let's see if I can catch him fast enough. Can I catch him fast enough? Stop him. Okay, stop him. Stop. All right, I think I got most of it. We'll go empty. What have I got here? Soybeans. I don't know what I'm going to do with soybeans outside of sell them. I don't think that the oil factory that I put in here has soybeans. The other ones did on Farm 22. I had one that did soy oil, but I don't think it does in this one. I'm just going to dump it in the silo for now anyway, and we'll check it later. 50 degrees there. Well, that's a heat. Well, you're in Texas, man. Did you see? I saw videos of Florida where they had in some places 6 inches of snow in Florida. Wow, it's weird. Some places in Georgia were just looked awful, just snowed in. That can't be any fun. It's 48 in good old Devon, England, 48. Devon, I'm surprised, so surprised, when I talk about the weather over the years with Andy, and Andy will say whether they've got in Devon. Now remember, Devon is 8 hours ahead of us. So right now it's 2 o'clock here, so it's 10 o'clock in Devon, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm always surprised when I say what weather we're having. Now, normally if I talk about the weather, it's the weather for the day. It's not necessarily this actual minute. But I'm so surprised that Devon has similar weather to us. When it's raining there, it's raining here. When it's 40 there, it's 40 here. It's kind of amazing. Now, I haven't looked at where Devon is on the latitude, longitude type grid on the globe. They may be in the same kind of area north to south on the globe as we are. I don't know. I've never really looked. Finish getting this soy out of this truck here. Frank, it was pretty good, except for the weather wasn't bad. It was cold, but we didn't hit any ice or anything, so that was good. The trip was pretty good, and and we always have a good meal when we're there. But this is here. I'll tell you what happened though. Not only was the weather cold, we got to the restaurant we always go to, and I got my Hungry Rancher breakfast that I always get on the platter. And I've told you this before. You get 3 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, big slices of bacon, 2 slices of ham, like about that thick, and hash browns, and a pancake on the side, on a platter. And so we always go to this place. Now, I don't eat breakfast, and I don't eat that much food anymore. I barely eat at all anymore, and I'm never hungry. And we got there, and I was looking forward to the breakfast. Now, the breakfast was excellent, but the restaurant, I had my heavy winter coat on because I just drove over a mountain pass at 20 degrees and Fahrenheit, and I had my heavy down-filled coat. And I got out of the car, and Carol says, "You're going to wear that in the restaurant?" And I said, No, I was going to take it off. But the car was already locked up, and I was already halfway across the parking lot. I said, "Oh, hell with it. I'll just take it off in the restaurant." We got in the restaurant. They sat us down by a window. And all of a sudden, I looked at Carol, and she says, "I'm kind of cold." And I said, "Really?" And I started looking around. The waitress came around, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. The furnace is out." The damn restaurant was like 50 degrees or 45 degrees in the restaurant. It was freezing friggin' cold. I ate the whole meal with this big heavy coat on, and I had to eat faster than normal because the food was getting cold very fast. So, but it was still good. It was still good, even cold. It was still good. All right, what am I doing here? Let's see. I need to switch to the back trailer. Dump a little bit of soy. All right, switch to the next section. Dump the rest of the soy. And Bob's your uncle. Sarah's your aunt. Karen's your aunt. How'd you like to have a Karen for an aunt? The only thing worse than a Karen for an aunt would be a Karen for a mom. Can you imagine if your mom was a Karen? These poor women. I told you this story. Carol goes swimming every morning with a group of old people. I don't like being around old people, so I don't go. But one of the gals was named Karen, and they kept waiting for an introduction, and she finally gave one, and she said, "I don't usually tell people my name." And everybody said, "Well, why not?" Because it's Karen. And every time I say what my name is, people look at me and kind of walk away, and like, it's not. I'm not a Karen. I'm just named Karen. Poor people named Karen now. That's like people with purple hair or blue hair. They're screwed now with this DEI stuff. It doesn't matter. Ready to go down and fish in the Gulf of America. I know. That's great. Gulf of America. I just love it. You know what I like the best? I like the best about how the libs are just freaking out over it. I'm telling you, it's been so fun the last few days. They don't know which thing to be upset about. They're just flabbergasted. These crazy libs. They don't know. They don't know what to be upset about. They're running around with their heads cut off. I don't know what's going on. It's hilarious. It just makes me laugh so bad. Now, I'm going to speed time up a little bit here. We'll put it on 10. Can't believe it's Thursday again. I say that every Thursday. But it seems like it was just Wednesday yesterday. Oh, wait, it was. What's this guy doing? He's going to back all the way up. Don't do that. Is he going to do that? Okay, he's going to turn. All right. He's going to turn. He knows what he knows what he's doing. What do I do here though? I don't know what to do now because that didn't work. Wedding guy 53. I'm a rude man 53. Thank you. I thank you, and the Dancing Twinkies thank you, and you deserve a brand new tractor. Everybody that follows or subscribes gets a new tractor. It's the best, most expensive, fastest, powerful tractor we can find. And we got one coming out for you here in just a second. Alrighty, here goes. Wedding guy, here's a brand new tractor for you. Best, cheapest, fastest as we can afford. There you go. It's all for you. Thanks for the support. Yeah, I don't want to mow this grass until I figure out what was wrong with the course play route that I made. Because it's on a field, I think that's what messed it up. I may have to do it. I may just have to do it that way. Well, I can't because if I just do it by field 14, it's those border things are gonna mess it up. So that's not gonna work. I have to think about that one. Old but good. Is that what 53 means? Because that's what it means in my case. I'm 71 years old. I was born in 53. June to be exact. And this year my birthday falls on Father's Day. That every 7 years my birthday falls on Father's Day. And I just tell everybody, yeah, it's just a way for my kids to ignore me twice in the same day. Everybody wants to know where the other 52 rude men are. Oh, they're everywhere on the internet. When I picked my name, I didn't realize what I was doing. That was what, Scorp? 12 years ago, 11 years ago, and I kept having people ask me, why do you call yourself the rude man? You don't seem all that rude to us. And I said, I'm not. And because I'd never thought about it, you know. And I've told this story many times. I used to work for a radio station, and the DJs would call me the rude man when I came in. And so it kind of stuck, you know. I was, hey, the rude man's here. And it kind of stuck. And so when I had to choose a name, I just went with that, not thinking that, you know, what does it really mean to be a rude man? And I often wondered if maybe it affected me, my subscribers, my getting any subscribers. Are you kidding me? June 15th? Or is it Father's Day for you this year? Because my birthday's the 15th. And the 15th this year happens to be Father's Day. And as it works out, you know, it moves a day every year. Oh, 53, yeah, for the Volkswagen. The Volkswagen. If you haven't seen Herbie the Volkswagen, it's a Disney movie. It was a little racing Volkswagen. Mine was a racing Volkswagen. I had one that I took to the drag course all the time. I didn't have a name for it though. My Volkswagen. I had a '71 Beetle, and that was my second one. I can't remember what year the other one was. 68, 69, something like that. But anyway, his number on side of the Beetle was 53. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Hey, Robert, did you used to have a different YouTube name? Yours is June 20th. Well, you'd still be within that then. Yeah, about every 7 years, Father's Day is my birthday. Was that it? I guess so. All right, we're done with this. We need to sleep it off. So I'm gonna head back to the hacienda, and we're gonna sleep a night and see if we can get some of these crops to ripen on us. But in the meantime, I need to start plowing and seeding again. I got 2 soybean fields to do. Man, that's a dip. I don't think I was supposed to drive through there. Okay, I'm just curious. There was somebody that had this was a few years ago, that had an avatar like yours, a guy in a suit. Now, what you have to realize is my monitor is a 4K monitor, so the little avatars by your name are so small. For me to see what they are, I have to like magnify them. I don't know, like wedding guy, I don't know what that is. I can see that yours, Robert, is somebody in a suit. Scorpion's kind of looks like a scorpion. Andy's, I thought for the longest time, I didn't know what Andy's was, but now I know it's some kind of a dog or a cat, I think. But I can't really make him out that much. But there was a guy that had an avatar, and he was a guy in a suit. And I just thought maybe it was him from 4 or 5 years ago, but it isn't. It's you. I always forget soup du jour. All righty then. Let's move the truck out of the way. And I've got a ton of chilies, and man, we can make some more kimchi. Look at all that stuff. Wow, that stuff grows fast. All right, let's see. What was I going to do? Oh, I should probably bring the combine in, I guess. Don't do that. You used to like weddings but changed hobbies? Well, you got married for a hobby? My birthday's next Wednesday. Yeah, I try not to have birthdays anymore. Alrighty. Okay, now I was going to do something and I don't remember what it was. Uh-oh, what the hell is that? What is that? Did I turn the beacon on when I was in that rig? Because my beacon aren't... What? That's wild. What? What? Okay. I fixed it. Yeah, that is the beacon. It doesn't affect my beacon, my in real life beacon though. So it must not be modded for that. So that's okay though. Alrighty. Let's go sleep it off. If I can find my house. Come on. All right, we're going to sleep it off. We're going to sleep in today till 8 o'clock. I never sleep in at 8 o'clock. I tell you, if I sleep into 8 o'clock, I am one unhappy camper. Because my whole life, I haven't liked sleeping in. And people say, you're crazy. It's great to be able to sleep in. No, because for me, if I oversleep, it's like I'm sleeping my life away. If I didn't get up till 8 o'clock, then my whole day would be ruined because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I only have 4 hours till noon. I like to enjoy my day even if I'm doing absolutely nothing. I don't like sleeping my life away. So if I get 6 to 7 hours, that's good for me. If I get 8 hours, I'm okay, but if I get any longer than that, I don't feel very good. So I know, if I get less than 6, I haven't had enough. If I get more than 7, it's too much. But then I'm a creature of habit. I go to bed at 10 o'clock, I get up at 6. But the older I get, it's 4, it's 5. And I've always been in the habit, even when I was working, if I couldn't sleep, like if I woke up at 2 in the morning and I couldn't sleep, you can try to go back to sleep and say, oh my God, I've got to get back to sleep. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I can't have this. I got to sleep. And then you're fighting it, for a couple hours, and finally you might, and then your alarm goes off. I found early on in my life, if I had a problem like that, if I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you know when it's going to happen, because if you wake up and you just roll over and you're right back to sleep, that's great. But if you wake up and you're sitting there like this with your eyes wide open, you know you're not going back to sleep. I just get up. I don't fight it, because if I do, I'm just stressing myself out, and then I go to work all stressed out because I didn't get enough sleep. So I would just get up, and I would go in and have like a hot cup of water or milk or something, and pick up a book and read it, and I would get sleepy again, and I would go back to bed and sleep. But every time I tried to fight it, it never worked out. 8 to 8, that's pretty good. You're not a koala, are you? What is it? Is it the koalas that sleep 23 hours a day? They only get up long enough to eat? All right, I got a bunch of stuff to pick up here, but let me check the fields first, because I want to know if I've got anything that needs... Oh, yes, I do. The corn's ripe. I love corn. Okay, corn's ripe. This is canola. I know I dropped the R. There's no R in canola. And I'm not even British. Sunflowers are not ready. Okay, yeah, I got to work this field, I got to work that field, and I got to work the finger. Well, I'm going to leave the fingers. Okay, this isn't done. This is corn. It's not ready. Aha, what's down there? I can't remember what I planted. Was it wheat? Oats? It's wheat. Sweet, it's wheat. I want to do corn first because I like doing corn. So let's grab Combine, get him going, and then I can start the plow. Turn him off. He's just wasting gas. All right, let's grab this fella right here. All right, wheels down. Header down. Detach. Find my corn header. There we go. Now these big fields like this, I should get another. Do I have enough? I don't have enough money. I need to earn some more money so that I can pick up another combine and double up on this harvest. Now my new hobby is D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, huh? Are you talking board game Dungeons and Dragons or gaming? And what I mean by that is like games like Baldur's Gate are based on Dungeons and Dragons. You're talking board game though, right? In real life? My son does that. Well, my son-in-law and my son do that. I've never done D&D board. There's no way I'm going to put a pair of ears on and look like an elf. Sometimes. Not everybody does that. Not everybody dresses up like their part, you know. Are you a dwarf? Yeah, what gave me away? The beard and the mead? And the mug of mead? Or the axe on my back? Jeff has a pair of elf ears. He doesn't wear them. He doesn't wear them. He got them when we were in... there's Andy milking the cows again. He got a pair of ears. They're Spock ears, actually. When we were in, when he was very young, we were in Disney World. And we went to the studio. What's that studio that always has the rides and stuff? And they had a Star Trek thing where you went in and they made a Star Trek movie. You got to be beamed up and a bunch of junk like that. And he was Spock. So he got a pair of ears to wear. And he got to keep them. And he still got them. So I'm always teasing him about wearing those. But his character's not. He doesn't play an elf. So that wouldn't work, I guess. All right, now I got to figure out where this starts. So let's see. I think, but I don't know if I've got a course for this field. This is field 9, maybe? Which field is this? No, this is not field 9. This field has no number that I know of. This field might be 41. And the only reason I'm saying that, I don't have a particular reason for saying that, except for 41 is actually on the field. Frank's playing the old fiddle. So I don't know what to use on this. I could call it field 41, I guess. Let me take a look and see if the game has it. It's field 7. Okay. All right, this is field 7. I don't think I have a course for field 7, but we'll try. Let's go out on the field. Let's run over to this corner over here, I guess. Universal Studios. Thank you, Scorp. That was the one. Commuting already. All right, so let's do this. I want to spread out the header so that it knows the width of the working header. And then let's open up the bin. And then we're going to go into course play. And it looks like I might have. No, maybe not. Let's take a look. This is field 7. And I don't think I have anything for field 7. Okay. All right, nothing for field 7. So let's clear any current course that I've got. We're going to go in here. We're going to look at that and do, I want to do at least 2 headlands. Okay. All right, we're going to do wedding guys milking cows now. All right, so we're going to create a course. Maybe. There we go. All right, we got 2 headlands. I probably should have done 3, but I didn't. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, now we're going to save that course. And we're going to call it Harvest F7 Corn. Okay. All right, and then while we're here, let's just, let's see, where did it go? There it is. We're just going to highlight that. And it should still be in. I still should have that course in. And then let's take a look. Where's our start? Okay, our start. Where's the start? Here. The start is here, and it's going that way. Okay. I can't see. Stupid tree. There we go. All right, let's see if this will take over now. Hey, it's off like a herd of turtles. All righty. Sweet, let's go grab our truck and get him set up. And I'm pretty sure that this grain trailer will accept corn, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's make sure that it does. Trailers. We're looking for semi-trailers. And be this one right here, the Load King Super B Prestige. And it does do corn, so we're good. We're good to go. All righty. Out to the field we go. You play as a sorceress in a wedding dress, but I don't dress up in real life. Well, why not? That'd be kind of fun. Teleport in progress. Redeem a cow. I'm back on the chat here a little bit. Scorpion must be working from home today, because that was a pretty fast teleport. Yeah, I never forget the time I was playing World of Warcraft and I was making a video and my granddaughter was with me. She was only 5 or 6 at the time, 7, I can't remember for sure. And she was playing with me and I was recording and I was playing a gnome, I think. Or maybe she was playing a gnome. No, I was playing a dwarf and she was the gnome. And she came over and looked at my character. She said, "Papa, are you a dwarf?" And I said, I looked at her, "Yeah, I guess I am a dwarf." Oh, God. That's so funny. All right, we're all set to go. And now, while we're waiting for the combine to fill up, we got a couple things to do. First of all, let's see. Let's do this big field here. Andy's playing on a bridge again. Don't jump, Andy. Too late. It's hard to tell whether Andy jumped or whether the horse threw him off. Could have been a little bit of both. All right, we need to get a tractor that functions. So let's grab, not that one. Let's grab this one. This one's got a little bit more beef to it. Oh, don't do that. I do that every time. End up unhooking the wrong trailer, and then it's a pain to get hooked up again. Okay, so I can't remember what I was going to do. That wasn't it. I don't need that tractor. I need this one. We're going to do a little liming. Put the lime in the coconut. Oh, the Batman one, yeah. That was hilarious. I'm Batman. I came home from work one day, and I was a commercial loan officer for Rainier Bank back in the day, and I had a 3-piece suit on. I came home. I got in the house. My son's running across the living room with his arms out. So I got down on my knees and put my arms out, thinking he was going to come and give me a hug. And he walked up. He was just 5, 6 years old. I can't remember. He walks up to me and he grabs me by the lapels of my suit jacket, pulls me into him, and looks at me in the eyes and says, "I'm Batman." I thought I was going to get a fatherly hug, and I got molested by Robin or something. I don't know, some villain. I'm Batman. I got beat up by Batman. All right. So this is field 9. Let's see what we have for field 9. FERT 9. We already have one. But before we do that, let's clear the one we've got. We'll put in FERT 9 and we'll load it. And then we'll turn it on so I can see where it starts. It starts in this corner. That's good. Give me my mouse back. And then turn this on. Mosey on up into it. And let Courseplay take over. All right. Let him go. He knows what he's doing, except for I don't think that's lime. Dang it, no, that's fertilizer. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's stop him. The reason I'm stopping him is I can't remember whether the seeder fully fertilized the field or not. Some of the seeders and planters only do one level of fertilizer, but some of the mods do both levels. I can't remember what this one does, so I don't want to waste fertilizer. So I'll stop it there. And then we'll drop this and go get some lime and start over. I'm more a woman, you're more of a Wonder Woman? Hey, Fred's here and he just got off work. That's good news, Fred. More of a Wonder Woman. Do you like all those movies and stuff? I was a big. I learned to read on comic books, so I was. And at my age, it was in the starting age of comic books. I mean, not literally. There was comics and stuff in the 30s and 40s. I was born in the 50s, early 50s, but 50s nonetheless. But comics were a big thing. I remember the first Batman and Superman, and I actually had one of the first copies of the Superman. I wish I still had it today. But I was really into comics. I learned to read and love reading comic books, and so when I got older and got away from the comic books, I kept reading, and that was the best thing ever happened in my life was learn to and enjoy reading. I've said that many times. It allowed me to do anything I wanted to do, and I pretty much did anything I wanted to do because I was able to learn. Because I could read. Wait. I don't like doing that because sometimes they don't actually start where they're supposed to start. So I like to get up and get on the starting place that I know I'm supposed to be, and then kick it in. Just my way. Yeah, that looks a little bit different than the fertilizer does. You like Linda Carter? Everybody liked Linda Carter. I still like Linda Carter. She's still out there. She's done some cameos on. She had a cameo on some of the new Wonder Woman movies that I've seen. I was always impressed with Linda Carter in how narrow her waist was in those outfits. You know, I mean, obviously those outfits were tight enough. It wasn't like she had a girdle on underneath them. Always impressed me. Wow, she's got a waist. I tell you, the one that had the little waist was the actor that played Vampira. Now, most of you people won't know who Vampira was, because it was way early. It was in the very early ages of TV and movies and stuff. Vampira. I can't remember exactly which. It might have been Vampira. You know, I live on the Oregon coast in close to a small town called Astoria. This woman was from Norway. Was from a family of immigrants. Our area that I live in is full of Finnish people, and this girl that played this Vampira was from here. And oh my God, she had a waist that you could literally almost put your fingers around. I'd never seen anything like it. Go back if you're interested. Go back and Google Vampira old movies, and you'll see she'll be walking down a hallway, and she's got the narrowest hip waist I've ever seen. It's kind of fun to go watch some of those. You know, before there were Batman movies, there were Batman TV shows. And Superman, of course. The old Batman ones are kind of funny to watch, though. There's Batman and Robin, and they're driving like an old Hudson instead of the Batmobile. They got some old Hudson, and they're jumping into the back seat to change into their bat suits and stuff. It's just hilarious. It's just funny as all hell. This isn't working very good. They're supposed to stop for me. It's a small target to hit. There we go. Thanks for stopping. Now you got to do it again. Okay, get ready. Stop again. Come on. Stop. Oh, no. No. Stop. Did I get everything? No, I didn't. Come on. It's too hard. Hollywoodland. Yeah. I can't remember what happened to the land part. It either fell down or it was a fire, but they lost it. It was Hollywoodland. The original sign was Hollywoodland, and then something happened to the land part, and they just left it off. It is. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Matt's reminding me it's time for me to go. I'm union. Matt's my union guy, and so I got to do what Matt says. But again, it's Thursday. That means weekend's coming up. You guys got you working people have one more day, unless you work Saturdays and Sundays like I used to. We used to work. Carol and I, for a number of years, both worked 6 days a week, and that was hard, especially with the family. So that's why I kept going into management, because managers always got the weekends off. So thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it, and hope to see you guys soon. Hollywood sign Wikipedia. Due to increasing recognition, the sign was left up with the last four letters land removed in 19... Oh, they were actually removed. The sign was entirely replaced in 78 with a more durable all-steel. Yeah, I do remember that, because it used to be an old wooden sign. But anyway, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it, and hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, have fun playing games, have a good weekend. I might come in and see you. I've been playing Minecraft again. I've been thinking about coming and doing like a 6 or 7 hour live stream. I'm not sure. I was thinking about talking Addie into coming in with me. I do have a Minecraft world, a realm. If anybody wants to play Minecraft, they're welcome to join my realm. But anyway, we'll see. It's all iffy on that. It's whether I have the time and the inclination to do it. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.